Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Spartan Warrior 5 again, today with a HomeFront commentary. This is one of my first games. I'm not sure if this is my very first. Probably... God. It's not my first game, but it was one of my... On the first night I got this gameplay, so enjoy. And today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of the game. Do I think you guys should buy it? What do I think of it? And basically that's it. So, here we go. Let's go into this. What do I think of it so far? A lot of people say this is a great game. It's more like a clash between Call of Duty and Battlefield, and in my opinion, this game isn't so great. Because, I mean, look at that. I put a couple of good shots on that kid, and we're at the same range, right? I put a number of shots on his chest, and yet he gets me. I don't understand that. There will be numerous times where I'm shooting people down range, getting hit markers, or not even getting anything at all. I'm clearly hitting the guy, and yet all I'm doing is just, like, ringing the dinner bell saying, hey, I'm over here, come and take this dumbass out. And, basically, it's just like I'm serving myself up for these guys because I'm just shooting at them, unload an entire clip, start reloading frantically because I'm like, oh crap, they're going to see me. I tried taking cover, and then for some reason or somehow they managed to get me with like 2 or 3 shots with the same weapon at the same range. It is really frustrating. I don't know if that's just a hit detection problem or if it's connection problem, because I'm not exactly sure, because it's like recent games, I picked up Crysis 2 today, and I mean, it seems like everyone's on either 1-bar or 2-bar connection, even with this game too. I mean, it's like, is it because the host's connection is really crappy, or is it just, you know, the game itself isn't portraying the right connection, or is it that the servers are bad? I'm not sure if Crysis 2 has dedicated servers, but this game does. Now, is it the dedicated servers are just garbage right now, or is it that the game just isn't portraying the right connection? Because it seems like everyone has a 2-bar or a 1-bar, and yet it still seems like it's running smooth, because I think I'm running a 2-bar in this game. I'm not sure. I'll check and see. But, I mean, look at this too. Just firing at this guy, getting hit markers, not registering anything, and then I get the assist. It's, I don't know. I have a problem with this game, because it's like, no matter what I do to get kills, it seems like all of my efforts are just made in vain, and it's just I can't get enough kills. This is like the only decent gameplay I've ever gotten while playing this game. I don't think I've ever raged so much when playing a video game. I think this game had potential. It might still have potential if they fix some of the connection issue problems. Yeah, I'm on a 2-bar. Connection issue problems, some tweaking the hit detection. I think THQ had the right idea, the right concept for the whole, you know, buy your kill streaks, buy different things to help you out, like an RPG or a flak jacket, increased health. Like, you have to buy it in-game. That really makes this much more fast-paced than Battlefield, but in essence, it also, like, slows down Call of Duty to the point where it's more strategical and not just, like, run around with a shotgun blowing everyone's faces off, or 360 no-scopes everywhere, you know? It's like, this is a much more strategical game, and it's more team-based. Now, here's another thing. Not many game types with this game. You have Team Deathmatch, Ground Control, and Skirmish. And then you also have Battle Commander, Team Deathmatch, Skirmish, and Ground Control. But I haven't played those yet. I'm not sure exactly what the whole Battle Commander status does. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's some person can take control of the squad and, like, say, okay, take that position, kill this person, we need to take this area. something like that. Like someone isn't in control of the action. But not many game types. I mean, and look at this too. I'm unloading an entire clip in this kid with this pistol, and I'm getting nothing. Ugh. I'm gonna stop bitching about the hit detection, because you guys already know that I have a problem with it. So let's move on back to the game types. Team Deathmatch, of course, is just a simple game of 2 teams just going off for kills. I think it's till 1,200 points. Pretty sure that's what it is, the limit is. And then ground control, which is basically like a Call of Duty domination match, except with a twist. It has 3 points, A, B, and C, and for a limited time, they're set rounds. You have a set amount of time for each round, and whoever accumulates the most points for having the most positions wins the round. And once the round is over, the flags swap. They go to a different spot, so then you have to move up or move back to defend those positions or take those positions. So, in essence, I think that would be really good in Call of Duty. It's a great game type, but of course, with my problem, you know, with connection errors and the whole hit detection, I mean, it's unenjoyable because people just stay back with sniper rifles or, you know, anything else that can get them long-range kills. They just stay back and just, I don't know, they'll just hug onto a position, stay there for the entire time. Yeah, this is an example of some changing up gameplay. You know, I see a Humvee just like instantly buy an RPG so I can take it out. And that's what makes this game more fast-paced. I like that aspect. I wish more games would actually do it in the future, so it's more of like instant, okay, here's the situation, we need to buy this and take it out, and move up position, you know, all this like changing variety of gameplay, like different situations in different games, which I really like. It changes up the gameplay and makes it much more interesting. Now, here's another issue that I have encountered, and I don't know if you guys have as well, for those who have played this game. Not much variety in weapons. I find myself using the M4, which I'm showcasing here. I find myself using it basically every match, anytime I play this game, which is kind of disappointing, because it's like, I get really bored with it, you know? It's like, oh, it's the same gun, same attachment, same perks. It's just like, I'm getting bored with this, you know? I mean, there's not many other weapons that can compete with the M4. Now again, I'm only level 18, I think? Maybe 18, 19, somewhere around there. So I haven't unlocked all the weapons yet. But for what I'm at right now, the M4 is the dominant weapon. Best accuracy, best fire rate, puts bullets on the guy fast, and takes him down fast. That's what I'm going to be using. The ACR would probably be the only thing that can really, like, compete with it, except its accuracy is god-awful. It's much more powerful than the M4, but of course the recoil is a lot more noticeable, and also your target gets away from you a lot more than the M4. M4 just stays on target, and it really gets the job done nicely. SMGs, really not that useful. Unless you're playing on a small map like Cul-de-sac, you're not really going to be using them that much. Now, of course, I'm saying they're not useful, and I'm raping these people in their spawn. These SMGs are only good for close quarters combat. I know in Call of Duty you can like spray down people from far distances with SMGs, but in this game you really can't. SMGs are really only for medium to close range combat, which, in my opinion, yeah, it's a bit better because you don't have people, you know, spamming SMGs and getting across the map shots with it. But again, it makes them kind of useless in these giant maps, you know? You have to be really up close to the people, but you really can't because, one, your weapon can't reach the distances that they're at, and their weapons can just mow you down from long distances. Now, here's another aspect. Air support and ground support, as in vehicles and kill streaks and airstrikes. I find that in matches, the air is full of drones and helicopters, and the ground, every time I start a match, it always ends up with a Humvee being there, or a tank, or something. Everyone's using vehicles, which I find really annoying, because I find myself really always having to go back to buying the RPG to take them out, because no one else will, or everyone else is just using the tanks and helicopters and drones, which I don't think it should be that easy to get vehicles. I think vehicles should be a more expensive thing to get, because, I mean, the situation now is that everyone just spams the helicopter drones, the Wolverines, the heavily armored tanks, the Apache helicopters. You don't see any infantry soldiers, really. You just see the helicopters and tanks, and it's just like, I'm not playing a first-person shooter. I'm playing a let's go in vehicles game, you know? So I think maybe making the vehicles cost more would be more, I don't know, balanced, because I find that I see helicopters in the air constantly. I see tanks just mowing us down, keeping us in our spawn. Just not good. Going on to the spawn system, first impressions on the spawn system were, you know, pretty decent. You know, it kept people on one side or the other, but then I had a match, but I deleted it, where I literally spawned into a room with 5 guys, and they just mowed my ass down. Progressively, the spawn system got worse and worse, to the point where it was just trash. I really haven't experienced that lately. I don't know if they've secretly patched it or not. I'm guessing maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But, spawn system, decent. I think it's an improvement from Call of Duty, but still, we need a better working system to ensure that, you know, it's not spawn raping every game, you know? It gets a bit stale after a while when you're the receiving end. So, this gameplay's almost over. Final thoughts. I have not picked up this game to play in a few days because I've been so aggravated with hit detection and connection errors. Do I recommend you buy it? If you like a strategical game, if you want something else besides Call of Duty, maybe give it a rent so you can see what exactly you're, you know, what it has in store for you. Out of 5, I'd give this a 3, maybe 2.5. I think it was a good first try for THQ, because I don't think they've ever made a first-person shooter online before. So I'm just saying, first good shot, but it needs improvements. Let me know what you guys think about the game. What do you think about this review? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your other thoughts? Thanks for watching. I'm probably going to be coming out with a Crisis 2 review soon, hopefully, if I can get a gameplay, because, of course, with that game, I can't get a gameplay. And then maybe Killzone 3 review if I can get a gameplay again, because, really, this is the transition period from high-action Call of Duty to slower-paced strategical shooters, in my opinion. So, I'm going to have to start getting used to playing more defensively to match the game style that these games offer us. So, yeah, I do have a shit ton of Call of Duty videos for you guys, so don't worry about gameplays. I have Call of Duty videos stored up, ready to go. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to rate, comment, and or subscribe if you will. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, and have a nice day.